What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this time we are going to be talking about one item in particular, and that is this guy. We're going to be talking about the Apple Watch. 1 year later, should you buy one? So with the Apple Watch, there's a lot of talk going on right now because they just announced the Series 3, and so I thought it was a really good time to revisit the idea of the Apple Watch with all the hype around it and really see if it's something that is worth it, if it's something that you should pick up. I'm gonna keep this one short, that way it's a lot quicker for you guys. There's just some key things I want to talk about with the Apple Watch and then give you my overall opinion on it. First off, I just want to tell you guys the Apple Watch that I am currently using. This is the Apple Watch Series 2 42mm space gray. So it's also the sport watch or whatever. So it's aluminum and the black rubber band because let's be real, no one, unless you're like rich or famous, is getting anything other than the sport Apple Watches. Starting into it, I want you guys to know that the Apple Watch itself has changed the way that I use my phone, truthfully. It has changed the way that I interact with iOS as a software. It's changed my day-to-day usage of technology for the better. It has changed a lot. Now, with that being said, the other part of that is I do not think that the Apple Watch and anything that it's capable of or anything that it does, I do not think that it's necessary. I don't think you need one. And I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. I don't think that you need an Apple Watch. If you're watching this video because you're wondering if you need one or not, if it's something that's necessary with a new iPhone, it's not like that. You don't need an Apple Watch. Now, with that out of the way, do we really need most things in life? Pretty much anything that we buy nowadays is stuff that we want. It's me 100%. I rarely buy things that I need. Whenever you buy something that you need, it's annoying. You don't want to buy it because you don't want it, you need it. So it's stupid. So the Apple Watch is definitely a want purchase. So if you're fortunate enough to have the money to spend on something like this watch was like $400, so it's a lot of money. But if you're fortunate enough to have the money to spend on it, and you already use Apple, whether it be like an iPhone and Mac computers or anything like that, I would honestly say go for it. The Apple Watch is fantastic. I use the health features on a day-to-day basis, trying to close all of my rings, whether it be calorie burning, standing up 12 hours throughout the day, 30 minutes of exercise. It's all fantastic. It reminds me throughout the day if I've been sitting too long to at least stand up for 1 minute. It helps me control my breathing. I have it set to where it actually senses if my heart rate gets a little higher than normal, and if it does, it will send me a breathe notification, and my watch will actually remind me to breathe, to actually take a moment, step back and take some deep breaths, and it walks me through it. It's really cool like that. Other than that, I think the biggest thing that I use the Apple Watch for on a day-to-day basis, and it sounds so lazy, it sounds so useless because it's like, why would I spend all that money on just something that does that? But oh, there we go right now. The section that the Apple Watch really shines in for me is notifications, just plainly notifications. When it comes to a day-to-day basis, if your phone's in your pocket, you're at work, you're bouncing from place to place, it kind of sucks to keep taking your phone in and out, looking at things. You can't look at your phone at certain times. You can't do certain things or actions depending on the environment that you're in, which is why this is so useful. My wrist will buzz, make a ding notification. Very useful. I look at it, I can be holding something in my hands, I'll just turn my wrist, it shows I know exactly what happened. I can see the text someone just sent to me. I can see I got a Snapchat, a new email, like a notification from my bank, something like that. Insanely useful. It basically is a filter for me. It lets me know, is this something, was that notification something that I need to respond to right now? Or was that a notification that, okay, fine, like that's cool. I'm glad I didn't take out my phone because that's useless. Like I'll just go back to what I was doing, which happens a lot. Also, the battery on this thing is fantastic. It is an all-day battery for sure. I very, very rarely have issues with the battery, and if I do, I will plug it in, slap the battery on the back of it to start charging, and within 30 minutes, I almost have like half a battery on this thing already. It charges insanely fast, is insanely useful. I would never worry about the battery. And I want to talk about durability for a second too, because like I said, I have been using this thing for almost a year now, and it has survived a lot. I have taken my Apple Watch to the bottom of a 12-foot deep pool and have been like working at the bottom of a 12-foot deep pool. Obviously, like, I mean in water. Like I had a scuba tank and everything. I was at the bottom of a pool with water and it survived that deep. I did it on purpose to kind of test. It was recently after I had gotten it. Also, I have scraped this thing on walls, on countless doors, on desks, on everything because it's a watch, so it's hitting stuff a lot. It also isn't a phone that lives in your pocket. pocket. It's something that you wear, so it's exposed to the environments and a lot more things going on in your day. It has that sapphire glass on top. It's like the most durable glass that you can get right now on a product, and I think it speaks volumes. I don't know how well it will show up on camera, but I have little to honestly no scratches at all on my Apple Watch, and I have never used a screen protector, any sort of case or anything. I just use the watch itself, just like this. I'm using the same black sport band that it came with. I can tell that my black sport band has seen better days, but that's just rubber, and I've been meaning to get a new one anyways, maybe in a different color, shake it up a little bit, you know? So durability, fantastic. I honestly am so surprised with just how durable a smartwatch that's exposed to everything really is. So that is really good score for me there. But yeah, so the big question, the title of this video, the thing that's looming over all of this, if you don't have an Apple Watch, but you've been thinking about it, should you buy one right now? Should you buy one? My answer is yeah, actually. My answer is I highly recommend the Apple Watch. I honestly do. If you can and you've been thinking about spending the money, I would say go for it, and I would go for the Apple Watch Series 3 with cellular data built in. So you can control your phone and basically have a phone on your wrist. You don't need your phone to be like within Bluetooth distance from your watch like I do. I'm also very seriously considering upgrading to the Series 3 because of the cellular built into it, which is fantastic. And even if you don't want the cellular, but you just want all the other stuff that I just talked about, they are keeping the Apple Watch Series 1, and I think it starts at like $249 right now, 250 bucks, $250. That's honestly a really good deal for a nice Apple Watch that you can get brand new. So I would recommend going straight for the cellular, because I think in the long run that would pay off a lot more. But if you're not interested in any of that, go for the Series 1 for $250. That's a steal. That's really good. Basically, I'll end my opinions on it like this. Do I think it's necessary? No. But it improves and innovates the way that you use your phone, truthfully. It's not necessary, you don't need it, but if you want it and you wanted someone's honest opinion after a year of using one, that's it. Yeah guys, like I said, quick video, just wanted to get you guys my thoughts on the Apple Watch after 1 year of usage. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click all this stuff. If you didn't, click all this stuff. And I will see you guys very soon.